Hi guys, this is your girl B. Sorry, guys. I just want to share something very, very, very profound without wasting any time, guys. So guys, you know what's happening in Zimbabwe, right? Can I tell you? I didn't know, guys. I did not know what was happening in Zimbabwe, but I was hearing people talking about Zimbabwe this, Zimbabwe that, but I honestly didn't know what was happening. So I do have African family, African friends, right, from all over the world, guys. And it's people that are very close to my heart. So this morning, today, I decided to reach out and be like, Hanti, what is happening in Zimbabwe? What is happening in Zimbabwe? Because I just don't know. I am not informed. And guys, one of my person responded, right? She responded and she was like, I am going to leave my family. I am going to Zimbabwe. I am going to help them fight. That hit home. That statement right there. And I know my person is watching, guys. My person is watching here. And I don't think she knows that what she said hit deep, okay? But what she said hit deep, guys. It hit deep. Like having someone actively participate in something that could bring change in her country when she's not there. And she's saying, I'm going there. I'm leaving everything here. I'm going there to help them fight. That is huge. Guys, that is huge. And I'll tell you where I'm coming from. Some of our people here in our country, I think I need to say this. This message right here is not based on my genuine supporters who have subscribed, who are always viewing, and who are always liking. This message is not based on them. And this is like what, 20 something percent of people. I've got 70 something percent, guys, 70 something percent of people who are viewers but have not subscribed. This is where I'm coming at. We've got someone who is in another country from Zimbabwe and is saying, I'm leaving everything behind and I'm going to help Zimbabwe fight. You are leaving everything. Imagine this person, it's going to take her money, time, emotion, physicality, everything to leave the country she's at to go to Zimbabwe to help them fight. And we've got other people, other South African people who act as if it's going to cost them a fortune to just subscribe, to just support or participate in something that's going to impact their country by just subscribing. It's going to cost them a fortune. Guys, it's going to cost them a fortune. And as a South African, it hits home. It hits home to say there are so many things in our country today that are ruined, that are messed up because of us some South Africans that can't actively participate in things that are going to impact our country. We are always looking out for things that are going to benefit us, us personally. And we are narrow-minded like this. We don't want to look sideways to see options. Whereas we have other people, like this person who's saying, I'm leaving everything behind and I'm going to Zimbabwe, who's going to fight. It's not going to benefit her personally, but she knows that I've got a family in Zimbabwe that will benefit from the fight that I'm engaging myself in. I've got kids who will one day want to go to Zimbabwe and create a life, whatever, in Zimbabwe. I'm fighting for those. I'm also fighting for some people from other different countries who will want to one day travel and come to Zimbabwe. I'm fighting for these people. But we've got some South Africans who can't support in things that are going to change their country by just subscribing at the comfort of their home, at the comfort of their work, at the comfort of their school, varsity. Guys, I was touched today when I was researching. I found that 9 months back, there was a child that was stabbed to death by a schoolmate in Vlakfontein, Qalabocha Secondary School. Guys, I didn't know about this. You know why I didn't know about this? Because no one thought about it. No one said anything about it. There was no noise. That's why I'm going to say we are not actively participating in things that matter, South Africa. That's why I am saying this video is Wake Up South Africa. How can something like this happen and there is no noise? This was 9 months back. A schoolmate, children of the school entered the school environment with a knife no one saw. And I did see at some point in the video, some parents are saying the school, there is no fence around the school. So like some people enter the school, and no one knows about it. How can something like this happen and it's quiet? How can it be quiet? 9 months later, there is Brian Ndlovu. His schoolmates entered the school premise with the poison no one saw, and it's quiet. It's quiet. There is no noise. It's quiet, like nothing happened in South Africa. It's quiet. South Africa, we need to start making noise with things that matters. We really need to. And we really need to also have these conversations in our workplaces, in our communities, to say, let's actively engage in things that are going to assist and bring change in our country. We need to start doing that. We can't make noise only if we need alcohol. We can't make noise only if we need 350. We can't make noise only in these things. We need to start making noise when noise is needed. When noise is needed. Right now I'm saying, guys, please subscribe. Please just show support by subscribing. It's difficult for a person to just click on that subscribe button. It's really difficult. At the comfort of your home, office, school, it's difficult. You are losing nothing by doing that, but it's difficult. And we have someone who is leaving a country to travel back to Zimbabwe to fight. That person is losing everything. Fighting a war that will not benefit her specifically because she's not in that country. The fight she wants to go and involve herself in is broad. It's not only the Zimbabwean people that will benefit, but also travelers from other countries will benefit from that fight, but she's engaging herself in it. Yet some South Africans, it's difficult to engage just by subscribing. Today I was talking to a long lost friend and I was saying to him, please go to my channel and subscribe. And he said to me, Bully, there is no reason why I will not go to your channel and subscribe, because subscribing is just a matter of clicking. That also hit home, guys. It also hit home. To say, wow, at least there's someone who sees it that way, to say, it's just a matter of subscribing. I'm not going to lose anything. I was talking to my cousin this other time. Well, I take her as a sister because we're just very close, and she's there for me, guys. And she was saying to me, so Willie, if you're assisting people with all of this, what are you gaining? And I said, nothing. If there's someone who needs to pay me for this, it's the Department of Education, because it's their department. But as for me, I am gaining nothing. And I'm here saying, guys, please just show support by just subscribing, because it will go a long way. So I'm not only speaking in terms of, supporting me, but I just want us South Africans to change our mentality. Let's support each other. across South Africa with things that will bring change in our country. In our country. Guys, I know a lot. I am standing up today because I know a lot and I've been through a lot. I know a lot. Do you know, Ogoti, there are some schools where children sit in a maths class for 1 hour, 30 minutes. Do you know that? You don't know that. I do know that. I've got timetables. I've got proof. And I fought with the Department of Education with regards to this. But because I was alone, my voice was not strong enough. My voice was not strong enough. And today I'm making it stronger. There are children in Soweto who are sitting in classes, 1 hour, 30 minutes class, maths class. 1 hour, 30 minutes maths class. And we've got schools, or private schools, that only make lessons for 20 minutes. And they say to you, a brain can only focus for 20 minutes. And then we have a public school, 1 hour, 30 minutes. But we are not actively engaging and fighting for these things. When someone comes up with such things and says, please only show support by subscribing, we can't. We don't want to. We don't want to, South Africa. South Africa, we need to wake up. South Africa, we need to stand up. We need to wake up and we need to stand up. While other Africans are fighting for their country, we as South Africans also need to fight for nonsense in our country. A whole army is supposed to be released for some nonsense that is happening in our country. I'm sorry to use the word nonsense if it triggers someone else. I'm sorry. But I feel like this is an opportunity. This is a time where while the African people are fighting in their countries, we also need to take time to fight for our own. Our schools are becoming graves, South Africans. Public schools, for that matter, they are becoming graves. It's time we do something about it. Let's stand, let's unite and do something about this. Even though you don't want to engage actively and be there, subscribe. It will go a long way. Subscribe, guys. I am going out there and I'm finding people like your CEO of SACE. I'm going out and I'm trying to find unions. Powerful people from these departments that are connected to public schools, so that we have them in our platforms. So that tomorrow, if we need to ask them anything and we've got questions and we've got things, we are able to get them into our platform, we question them, they clarify for us, and we are done. But how can we get these people to come into our platforms if, guys, we are just only 32 subscribers, 32 subscribers and 80 viewers? How is that going to happen? How are these people in higher positions, these departments, how are they going to take us seriously if we don't take ourselves seriously? How, guys? Like, I want to know how. Can we start taking ourselves seriously? Can we start fighting for things that matter in South Africa? Is it possible? Is it possible to come back and sit down? Family meetings are important within ourselves to say, let's talk. Our parents fought back then for the instructional language in schools, which was Afrikaans. Did we not benefit? Are our kids not benefiting? Not only were they fighting for themselves, but they fought for other generations to come. If we are going to leave this thing of public school becoming graves, if we are going to leave it, it's going to even affect our generations to come. My department of interest is education. So I need support in that department. The rest of the things, there are people for that. It's not my interest. My interest is education. So guys, let's learn from African people. Let's learn from African people. For the people that have subscribed and are showing genuine support, thank you very much. Thank you so much. God bless you. This message is not for you. For those that are viewing and have not subscribed, please, it will not cost you anything. It will not cost you anything to just subscribe, show support, fight for something that matters in your country. Just subscribe and it will go a long way. It will benefit maybe not you, but your children, your generation to come. In many, many years to come. Probably in some years you'll be late, but it's going to benefit someone at least. Please, guys, thank you so much for viewing. Thank you so much for listening. I know this is long, but I had to deliver this, guys. Let's learn from African people. Let us start fighting for things that matter. Where? In South Africa. Please. Thank you and God bless. All right.